Good evening. Coming at you from AMDM News. We have received reports of an incoming storm coming from the west at speeds of 40 miles per hour to make landfall in Calatagan, Batangas. Right now, live at the scene is our field reporter, Abigail Ortega.
Thank you, Minette. At the scene of the storm typhoon, Marganese Abinet has made a sudden landfall 7 in the morning in Calatagan, Batangas. Heavy rainfall and strong winds are hitting the province, coming from the western side and bringing floods, coming up to hip level and bringing transportation to a stop. Signal number 3 is implemented in schools and workplaces. Here with me is a victim of the typhoon. Good evening, ma'am. How are you? Now that there is a sudden typhoon hitting your area.
It was flooded everywhere and I lost my house, I didn't save it, I lost my family, and I don't have food.
Oh, that is so terrible. Okay, back to you, Manette.
According to reports by Pag-asa, the storm will pass through Calatagan and majority of Batangas. The storm has a speed of 40 miles per hour with speeds up to 33 miles per hour due to buildup offshore. With Calatagan being a high exposure location due to its socio-economic situation, we can expect much damage, especially in the residential area due to the weak structures. But the storm is short-lived and will ease off at around 3 o'clock a.m. later. The typhoon will enter Calatagan and pass through Rizal and parts of Quezon before exiting through Lamon Bay.
Strong winds that can topple trees and buildings are just one part of what makes a typhoon so dangerous. Other hazards from any typhoon or hurricane include heavy rainfall, storm surge, and storm tides, rip currents, flooding both along the coast and inland, landslides and flash flooding caused by oversaturated ground, and tornadoes spawned by thunderstorms within or near the cyclone, usually on the outer edges of the typhoon or near its eye wall. Even if you don't live on the coast, the effects of a typhoon can reach up to more than 100 miles inland. One of the most interesting typhoon/hurricane facts is how they form. They only take place near the equator, where water temperatures are at least 80 degrees Fahrenheit, down to at least 165 feet below the surface. A tropical disturbance, the weakest stage of a tropical cyclone, usually occurring when the storm begins to coalesce, forms when wind passes over the warm ocean water. Vapor from the ocean condenses and rises as clouds with the wind circulating around them. Together, the vapor and circulating wind form a cluster of cumulonimbus or thunderstorm clouds, which is known as a tropical disturbance. As the thunderstorms grow larger and higher, the combination of cooler, unstable air at their tops and warm, moist air rising from the ocean acts sort of like a fuel for a rocket engine, setting up a cycle where the winds in the storm clouds spin even faster. Once the winds measure up to 25 to 38 miles per hour of sustained speed, the storm becomes a tropical. If sustained wind speeds measure between 39 to 73 miles per hour, the pattern is labeled a tropical storm, with a deceptively calm center or eye at the axis of its rotating winds, and it receives an official name.
And that's the weather for today. Stay dry, Philippines!